So we had an incident here earlier in the week where there was a gas leak, propane underneath the house, and repairmen went there to fix it, and they discovered there was a bear underneath. And so the bear obviously was politely pushed out from underneath the house so they could make the repairs. And then it was discovered shortly thereafter that it actually was a female who had 3 cubs. So the cubs were gathered up and taken to ABR.
So I'm the lead curator at Appalachian Bear Rescue, Coy Blair. The wildlife officer called ABR to come and assist. And when we got here, sure enough, we have 3 neonate cubs to start our year off. And these 3 cubs were the youngest ones I've ever had as a curator at ABR. And so we quickly, after the vet visit, got them back to the Appalachian Bear Rescue facility, and we began the feeding regimen. So just maybe 12 hours ago, we really got them start to latch on to a bottle.
I am Quanah Allen. I'm a curator at Appalachian Bear Rescue. I've been there about 4 months, and I had the great honor of taking care of these 3 little neonates for a couple of days.
I'm one of the other new assistant curators here at Appalachian Bear Rescue. I'm Matthew Wilson. And this was an exciting thing for all of us, especially myself and Quanah, this being our first set of neonates.
In the meantime, the bear, she came back, discovered yesterday that she had returned to the house and had gone right back to the same spot. So we've talked with the landowner, and he is very gracious to allow the bear to stay here. And the propane threat is subsided and gone. So we're going to put these cubs back with mom here in a few minutes. We're excited to be able to do that. The best place for any wildlife, young wildlife, is with its mother, obviously. And so what we're going to do is, we know where she is under here, and we're going to put a box under the house with some little portable heating pads in it and a blanket. And we actually have access through one of the vent openings that we'll be able to just push this box in there and just reach in and gently drop these cubs in that box. So hopefully she'll come over here and get her cubs and take them back to where she's laying, and we'll have a happy ending to this whole thing.
Did she leave? She's just moving.
Put something over for now.
That's up close and personal.
I'm not sure how close she got to my hand.
I want to say I saved that arm for you.
When they started squirreling, that's what I was worried about.
That's why I kept saying, I have to keep that light. I want to make sure where she's at. But yeah, she's a good size. And she was obviously ready to come and get her young.
My name's Kim Delozier. I work with Bear Wild, which is kind of a partnership with ABR too, working with TWRA and to really incorporate Bear Wild's basics too.
How common is it to see bears den underneath homes?
Well, there's a lot of bears here too, and a lot of competition for space, for dens, for food and everything too. So that's why we have bears throughout the area. And of course, unfortunately, garbage is sometimes is the culprit, and these animals go out too and actually live around homes, den under porches, homes, things like that too, which is not ideal. But it's just something we've got to deal with too, and hopefully we can improve that people and bear relationship, and which will be good for bears and for people.
And after this kind of a disturbance here with her denning, do you think she'll stay, or will she try to move them?
No, based on what I've seen the last 2 or 3 days, I think she's pretty content right now. So she's warm. She's got her cubs back with her right now, and I feel pretty sure she's going to stay put until she comes out, probably in a month and a half or so.